everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Sleeping Gods. It's a windy day here in the Austin area, and so you might hear that outside my office. If you do, I apologize. It's part of just being, I don't have an indoor, like a super professional studio or anything, but I think you know that by now. So, but I do have a studio, which is cool. Anyway, I wanted to continue our playthrough and get on with our next set of turns. I wanted to cover a couple of things first before we dive in. One is, to be fair, I absolutely adore this game. I think this game is fantastic. I'm getting a little burned out. 16, this will be episode 16. So I may, after we go through this, the deck of not encounters, but our deck here, I may pause the game for a little bit and come and finish it at another time so I could kind of re-energize. And I have had some other things come in I'd sure like to demonstrate for you all and get on to the table. But be that as may, I'm not there yet. We're definitely gonna finish this deck off at least and go on to what happens when that occurs. We're doing okay. We got a lot of ship damage going on, as you can see. We've been doing repairs, but it seems to keep cropping up on us, which is it's okay. Got a lot of people again with fatigue on them. Probably too many. Probably need to take some of that off. Maybe make some soup in that. And I also found out something, and this isn't clear in the rules, but I want to clarify it. Now, to me, this says to me, when I look at the food, the ones that are like this, I think, so the way I understand it, the way I was told is that could be 4 of anything. So I could do 4 meat if I want to make the stew. And that's one of the advantages to the stew. Whereas this one is very specific. I have to have 2 wheat, 2 vegetables to make the vegetable pie. The interesting thing is the stew and the vegetable pie actually almost do the same thing, except for the vegetable pie actually removes a status. I don't really have anybody with statuses right now, or anybody that has a status on them at the moment. So we're okay there. I could just as soon do the 4 things with the stew, well, except it also gets rid of 1 more fatigue. We're probably going to have to, the reason I'm saying this is we're going to definitely make some food this turn, but I wanted to share that with you because I was told that you can mix and match when it's like that, but the other ones are more specific. Like, there's 2, the soup and the stew, or whatever you throw into it. It's like a hodgepodge, right? Okay, so those are the 2 things I wanted to cover before we get started. And do remember that we have this. I got to remember this myself. Return this token to the supply to restore all crew health. We're not in a place, I'm thinking about doing that actually. I was debating on whether or not, because we have some people that are damaged. However, I think at first I'm going to do some food. But to do that, we got to take our action, right? We also need to do some ship repairs. That's getting out of control for us right now because I don't want us to have something so damaged that we can't travel. We did, in fact, though, go through our ability cards, so I'm gonna have to shuffle those up again. We have a lot of quests. I've been trying to nail out some of the older quests that we've had. That hasn't worked out all that well. We haven't really completed too many of them. I did complete the one with to save the village. We got the stuff from the village. Then we went and got another totem from that, through that. So I think we're going to probably, there's an island that I don't think I want to investigate. We're probably going to just go north, I think, or go, west probably. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see. Let's take a look at the map. We're going to take a look at where we want to go. But you know what? We're just going to get started with our actions. So, and then we'll look at the map as we go. So I have to make a decision. I think I want to go to the bridge. It'll only give us 2 new command tokens, but I get to clear all the other ones. And as I look at the board, there's quite a few out. And I also was told, someone said I made a mistake and didn't have to suffer something from an event, but I'm not going to go back and correct it. Because it's not a rules mistake. I just made a mistake in calculating my chances or something. If I did or not, I don't know. Okay, well anyway, we're going to place this up here on the bridge. That is going to give us an ability card. We already think we have 3 already, so we're going to have to choose out one, or change out one. Surprise strike, discard this card to do an extra point of damage. That's not that great. Yeah, I think we'll just put that one back. Okay. And I didn't give everybody their synergy tokens back after the last battle, so I'm doing that now too. Oops, and take off all the battle tokens from people. I think I'm missing one. Oh, it's the doctor. Okay, got that too. And then, okay, got all those. Now, Next thing we're going to do is get 2 command tokens there, and then I'm going to clear all the command tokens off of everybody. I'm going to, and all of our abilities, we had quite a bit of them out actually. This is the number of command tokens we had out on the board. It's not that many, I guess. I thought it would be more. At a glance, it looked like it was more. All right, we do have some people that are damaged too, but I don't think I'm ready to return the token, the pollen token that we got, this potion that we got from when we were at Secure Trading Post. All right, that is basically our ship action. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our event. Let's see what we get. These are never fun for us. Hunting serpent. A sea serpent follows the ship. I thought we dealt with this already. Ongoing. When revealed, place the sea serpent token on the region where the ship is located. Turn end. The sea serpent token moves 2 distance towards the ship. If in the same region, draw 1 fate card and 1 to 3, take 2 ship damage. We can perform a strength challenge 7 when on the same region as the sea serpent. If you succeed, discard the token. Okay, we'll put that right there, and we'll get out the sea serpent token. That's this guy right here, and go to the map because now it's time to take our actions. Unlike that other one we suffered through, it didn't take effect immediately, so that's good, I guess. So I'm thinking of 2 things we could do. We could chart a path northward, or we can chart a path westward. And I'm thinking there's a lot of stuff, like, I wouldn't mind just checking out what this is. There could be some really good things. This looks like it's something important, but I don't know. So we could move up into that little cove right there, maybe decide to take on this sea serpent that's following us. We see that it's following us. Yeah, I think so. I think for our first action, we are going to take a move action. And I am going to use Audrey, who will then become fatigued. But she's got 2... she's got her jury-rigged engine ability. I'll show that to you, which also gives her another craft action, which allows us to speed up our ship as well. So it says if you use Audrey to travel, add 2 to the fate. If the total is 9+, ignore hazards. So we're going to use her. That gives us 2 right there, so that gives us 4 total. We're going to pull the deck out and see if we get a 3, so 7, not a 9, that's okay. But a 7 is going to allow us to move 3. Question is, do I want to? I think I want to move 2. We're going to have to make a check as we go through here, because I didn't get a 9 to avoid hazards. Well, either way, if I go north or this way, we're going to have to do some kind of check. I'm pretty good with savvy. We've got a couple people that have a high savvy, though. Well, Laurent's tapped out. He's got 2 savvy. So does the doctor, Gregory Little. He's got 2 savvy as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this direction. So that's our first move. Put myself right there for now. I am going to use Gregory Little in our action to avoid these rocks. The doctor is manning the helm at that moment in time, but that will mean he is fatigued. So we're definitely going to have to eat some stew or do something to get rid of some fatigue. I might have to do 2 things. We'll see. We've got enough food resources to do a couple things. That's the cool part. We could use some wheat though. So we're going to do this test here. He's got a 2 right now. Do I want to include anybody else? No. I think we're just going to see. We need a 5. Oh, got a 6. Wow. Okay. We did not suffer the. I'm sorry, I'm saying I'm a lot. We did not suffer the effects of this space. Now we have a couple of choices. We could stop here and explore these 2 locations, but I'm not going to do that. Because we could move 3. I'm going to continue to move our ship up into this cove right here. Let's see what's up there. So that's our first action, was to move up there. I could have moved 3, but I moved 2. That means the sea serpent is going to catch up to us at the turn's end, and we'll have to draw a fate card to see if we take some more ship damage, which I hope we don't. What next? Okay, I think we're going to, before we explore, I need to free up some fatigue on people. So I do think that we are going to, I can't do the vegetable soup because I only have 1 wheat. I can do this one though, and this is pretty good. I mean, it's close. It's got. We're going to get rid of 4 fatigue, and we can get rid of 5 damage. So I think we're going to make that. That'll take 1 command token to do, and then we're going to spend a meat, probably 2 meat and a. Why don't we spend 3 meat on that? 4. It's going to require 4 resources. I could spend all my meat on it. Leave me with vegetables. Let's spend 3 meat and 1 vegetable. That gives us 1 of each resource left. So there we go. There's 4 resources right there. Food resources, rather. And that's going to allow us to take 4 fatigue off people. So let me see. Who can I free up so they're no longer fatigued? We'll take 1 off of Audrey, Laurent, the captain. Wait, I think I'm going to leave the 1 on the captain and take it off Kasumi and the doctor, and that means that everybody can participate in an action. Some of them would become fatigued when we do that, but they will be able to participate. And then I get to take some health off. We get to take 5. I'm going to take 3. Yeah, 3 off of Marco and 2 off of Raphael for the 5. Now I just have, right now, Kanan has 2, Raphael has 1, Gregory has 1, and Laurent has 1 damage on them. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, that was good. That was a good expenditure of our food. I think next up we're going to check out number 3. I want to see if that leads to this place. It may not. It looks like it trails to the forest. It might be 47. There's a road that goes up through here. That might be something specific. Should we take 40? Let's do 47 first. We're going to check out entry number 47. Okay, it says if keyword falcon, go to 47.3. I didn't think we had the keyword falcon because it's been with us so long, but we actually do. We took a map from Annie's cottage. It leads into the forest on an island to the east. So this is, we have this actually. So interestingly enough, we're not going to be reading 47. We're going to be going to 47.3, which is on the opposite page. Following the map through a damp forest, you pause in a clearing where the afternoon light rains through the curtain of shuddering leaves. From one of the trees, an enormous beetle falls on Gregory's face, thrashing as he rips it off. Throwing the cat-sized insect to the ground, as it skitters away, a snarl rumbles in the bushes behind you. You follow the map through the forest, but you are being stalked. Okay, so what happens next? Go combat. Oh, okay. Well, it's 1 creature, 47.1, so a level 11, so it's not that bad. Let's see, we need creature 1 and 47. Okay. Creature 47. Oh, turn 2. Sorry, mess. Hold on. Slow down, Doug. Let's see. So, creature 12 and 13 is what we have to beat. So, creature 12 is right here. And 13 looks like it's going to be these vampiric panthers and a giant panther. Alright, beasties. Let's go to it. We're going to battle it out with the beasties. Okay, let's take a look at the critters that we have to fight. They're pretty hard. This vampiric panther is massive. He's also going to regen if we don't cover these up by the end of the turn. So we definitely want to knock that out of him. But he needs a 7, so it's very likely that we'd be better off doing some splash damage. However, when he attacks, he's going to do 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. He's actually pretty beefy. This one is a little easier. We definitely want to get rid of this part before the end of the turn. And his hits are spread out, which makes it a little more difficult. But I think we can do some really good damage here. Yeah, so we definitely want to get rid of some damage. I think, because like right now, if I take on, I was thinking about using the knives on the big guy, but I think we're going to use it on the giant panther. So go 4+. It gives him a 3. Yeah, I think we're going to do that on this one here, the giant panther. Because what I can do is I can go 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 damage. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that, but I won't get a synergy token off, and his synergy token's pretty good. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Still won't kill it, but I could probably kill it before the end of the round, perhaps, with somebody. But he'll take, if I do that, 1, 2, 3, he's going to take 4 damage. That'll knock him out. I don't want to do that either. Ugh, this is rough. Well, I could do 1, 2, 3. No, I can get an extra damage for him by getting rid of this, because the dagger does take cunning. Okay, I can get extra damage for cunning, which means I'd have to buy that back from Marco. I actually have enough experience to do that. I could just use it in this fight and buy it back for him. That might be worth doing. Or do I use somebody else? Let's see, the captain's fatigue got 1 less damage. I could use the doctor with the big giant axe too, but that'll do 4 damage as well. He doesn't have any way to enhance that damage immediately. But I do want to get, and he's not damaged, so, and he takes 6 health, so he would survive that attack from the Giant Panther. I think that's what we're going to do. Let me get Dr. Gregory Little's axe out. Okay, here's Dr. Gregory Little's axe. He has 6 damage on him, but this will block 1, so he'll survive this attack if I do what I'm thinking. So we can take 1 token and put it on Gregory Little, the doctor. He's going to attack with his Mythian axe. It gives him a +1 only. That's a problem. But this needs a 5, so that means a 4. A 4, and he can use cunning to enhance his attack, but I don't think we're going to do that. There's ways for me to get a couple of bonuses here, so I think we're just going to draw a card and see what he gets. Let's see. A 2, that's not going to do it. That's going to give us a 2, 3, a 3. So we need a 5, so that's not going to do it. So do I want to... let's take a look. There's a couple ways we could go about this. So I need a 2, so this isn't going to help us. I think the only thing I can really do is draw a new card and see how that works. So I think we're going to use our gear here to draw a new card. Okay, back at it. We're going to draw a new card. Hope. Oh, we did it with a 5. So we hit him with the Mythian axe. That is good. It did use our gear though. And that is going to place, I think what we're going to do is go, I think this makes the most sense. 1, 2, 3, right here, and 4, right there. That means we can get that guy killed this turn. He is going to, though, retaliate with 4 damage. Which will put Gregory up to a 5. That's still, well, actually, I take it back. So he would be up to a 5. He's going to take 4 damage, but the Mythian axe blocks 1, so he's taking 3. So he's got exactly 4 damage on him. So let's take that 3 damage. He's got 2 hits left on this. After that, that's what he can take. Let's hope he doesn't take any more. Okay, that was the retaliation, and that's his action. All right, what are we going to do next? Well, I could definitely finish this guy off with somebody who can just hit really well that doesn't need to do a lot of damage. Who is that? That could be Raphael. Yeah, Raphael, he's got his hammer. It's a +3 to hit, which means we'd only need a 2. And he does 2 damage, which is enough to take out this Giant Panther. So I think we're going to do that. So we're going to use our next combatant is going to be Raphael Vieira. We haven't looked at him for a while, so let's take a look. There's Raphael. I just put this token on him for the combat purposes. So he can spend 2 command tokens to get a +1. We're not going to need to do that. We only need his 2. We just need him to hit. Oh, and I did get to give the doctor's token to somebody. Who's going to be the first to wall up on the big panther? I think it's going to be someone who can do it's going to be the Marco. We're going to give this to Marco because if he goes to 0, he'll pop right back up to 0, to 2. Remember, you don't have to give it to the person who's attacking just next. But because we're going to be using Raphael for this next attack, so we only need a 2, and then he's going to kill the Giant Panther. We may have to go 3 rounds with this guy, but we'll see. So we have like I said, we need a 2 right now to deal with him. A 1. Oh my gosh, that was not what I was hoping for. Okay, so we're going to spend our... Man, I wanted to save this action token. I had things I wanted to do with it. But we're going to spend it on Kasumi to use her redraw a 1 ability. I'll show you that. I'm showing these because we haven't looked at them in a while, but we're going to spend this one to do that redraw a 1. You can only do that when you pull a 1. Now I have no more command tokens. We got a 5. We did it on the second one, so I'm just going to take the damage off of this guy. We have clobbered this fellow. We'll put him back in the deck. Let's see, 12. Okay. Got it. All right, now we got to finish off this big guy right here. He's all we got left. Now I should have done some splash damage. That probably wasn't the wisest thing to do it that way, but I think this will work out. Yeah, because the dagger also has a really good chance to hit. So we're going to use Marco. He's probably going to go down from this, but he'll get to use Gregory's synergy token. Oh, we also get to use his. I think I can spend 2 from one person around, can't I? I'm going to check that. It doesn't matter. We didn't get this synergy token. He actually didn't cover a synergy spot. So anyway, we're going to use Marco's daggers right here. Marco has 1 health hit on him already. He's probably going to go down from this, but it's okay because we want to hit it. So 4, we need 3 or better. Come on, a 3 exactly. Whew. I'm getting a little concerned because I don't have any synergy, any command tokens, right? So we're going to do 3 points of damage to this guy. And what we can do, well, you know what? I can make it so, no, he will still go down. But we can go, let's see, 1, 2, cover the regeneration. Or do I just try and kill it? Well, I only have 1 more combatant this round, so we're probably not going to kill it. I think it's good to block the regen. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I think we'll do that because that'll help with future rounds. So in retaliation, he's going to take 3, 4, 5 damage, right? But the good news is that he has this ability. So boom, he goes down to 0. He pops back up. He's now got 3 damage on him. He can take 2 more again. So that was great for the doctor, using the doctor's synergy token. And that is going to end the round. So now he is going to strike us. The good news is this regeneration is gone. We took care of those right away. Oh, and I do get to give away his synergy token. The problem with his, well, actually this will work out pretty well. Who does a lot of damage? I think, who can still do it? Well, we're going to go into a new round. Do I put anybody at risk or just hammer on the guy? I think, so Laurent is not that great of a fighter. He's got a +0 attack and he only does 2 damage with his club. But he can get an extra damage from synergy, from his skill card, ability cards rather. I can take this one, and I'm looking through the characters. Gregory Little's almost down again, so I don't think that's wise. He could attack it with the axe, but he'll go down, and then we'll have to deal with that scenario. We may have to anyway. And I don't have any more command tokens because I have some defense items. I got a Cloak of Ulu and the leather coat, but I don't have any command tokens to use them with, so I can't stop the damage. I had to use them to draw cards, right? So I could do the captain. That's only going to give us a 3 anyway, so it probably mean Kasumi. I'm going to give this to Kasumi. That'll give her an extra 2 damage when she attacks. She has a +2, so she will need a 5. That's kind of beefy. I don't know. I think we're in trouble on this one. It's going to take us a lot. But we're going to gather... Oh, wait, we still had our last attack, right? Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3. This is our last attack. So it's going to be Kasumi on this, and she will have the... It's Marco Reyes' synergy token. All right, let me think before I do this. Let me just think through this a little more. Okay. All right, let's do it. I mean, I think we're going to take a beating, but I do have this. This is probably, we're going to probably end up having to use this fight. Let's see, we get a 5. Does that do it? A 7. She has a +2, so it does it exactly. Okay, so she hits with 3 damage. That is good. She doesn't get any enhancements there. It's just going to be 3 damage. So I think she'll do... Here, this will save us here. 2, 3. I know that seems wasteful because we're leaving this one weird spot there, but that's what because we'll have to just attack that spot after we take care of these 2. But we won't take this damage, so we're only going to take 3 damage, which she can actually handle. She can take the 3 damage. Oh wait, I take it back. She gets to do +2, but it can't be on so let's recalculate that. She had 3, so 5 total. This one does 2 damage, but we're going to cover that. So we can do 2. This can't be used for hearts, so we actually, let's take 1 off this because we only have this one here that is not a heart. So 3, so we got 2, 3, and we'll cover this other one up over here. That'll work out. Okay, so then this token's been used. And that's what that slash means. It can't be used on actual hearts. So we used it on here, but we can only use 1 of them. That's better than nothing. However, she does get to give her synergy token away now to somebody, and I think it's going to go back to Marco because I think he's got the best chance of hitting, and it'll give him an extra damage, and that'll be enough to kill this creature outright, I think. So we got 2, yeah, because we have to do 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, because we came across here. Is that right? Did I do that right? Did I mess it up? I may have messed it up. Okay, if I messed it up, we're just hurting ourselves. So we're going to take that back. All our tokens are coming off. We're going to have to take some serious damage from the beastie, which we're going to take 3, so it's not that bad. Who can take 3? Anybody, almost anybody can take 3. I think we're going to give it to, we'll do this 3 damage on the captain. She is perfectly healthy, so we're going to do 3 damage on the captain. Wait, can she? Yeah, I think we can assign it to anybody, right? Doesn't matter in this case. I could also give it to someone who can take the extra damage. We're going to give it to Raphael, actually. He's got 7 health, so he's still okay. He's got 4 damage on him, so he's still okay. Not great, but okay. And then next up, we are going to go with Marco again, and he's going to use his daggers to attack. He has no defense, so he's going to have to kill it. But that gives him a +4, so he needs a 3. Let's see if he gets it. Come on, a 4. Okay, we got it. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. That's his. No, he gets it all in this shot, doesn't he? Because this does. No, it does 3. So 1, 2, 3. But we have her synergy token. We're going to get to do 4. That'll kill the thing. That was a pretty beefy fight for us for something that was not very high level. Give that back to her, and we killed the panther. Okay, let's go on. We'll see what happens in the story as the story continues. We didn't have to use everybody in this fight to end it, but it was a pretty rough battle with the vampiric panther and the other panther. Okay, it says the cat's now defeated. You rest together your wits and dress your wounds. Gain 2 meat. Helpful. Very helpful. 2 meat. 2 coins. I guess they're carrying money on them. 1 materials. Very helpful. That'll allow us to do some ship repairs before we end this turn. And 1 experience. Good. 1 more experience for... Oh, we got a lot of experience, actually. Again, we're going to have to use that up. Okay, I got that, and then we're going to turn to 47.2, which is right below here. Do that. As the force thins, you come to a field of skeletons strewn across the grass, their bones crushed and mangled. 2 statues of eyeless women tower over them, guarding the entrance to a Coliseum of crumbling red stone. I would not disturb them, says Canaan, eyeing the statues, but his warning comes too late. The air snaps with the sound of cracking stone. Watch out, Canaan shouts and grabs Gregory, pulling him backwards. The stone woman comes to life and slams the ground with heavy fists where Gregory stood just a moment before. You scramble past them into the Coliseum, but the statues... Oh, we're going to have to double fight again here? That's pretty rough. The statues follow every step, shaking the earth. No, you can't see that. Hold on, let me move the camera. There we go. You retreat into a chamber too small for the stone women to enter, but they smash the walls and entryway until the ceiling collapses on top of you. The dust clears and your crew is alive, but you're trapped. 2 huge statues chase you into the Coliseum, and the collapse is trapping you underground. -2 health, so we're going to have to take a couple of health damage to somebody. Lots of people can take it. I think we'll do the captain now. She'll take a couple of hits. We're going to use this potion, I think, in a moment to get rid of that. We have 2 choices. We can dig our way out. Strength 8. If we fail, it's -5 health, but we still succeed at getting out. Well, sort of. Or we can explore the tunnels at the back of the chamber. Perception 10. Fail, -8 health. Gain 1 venom. A large purple spider falls in your neck. Perception 10. Can I possibly manage a perception check that big? Well, okay, so the captain can... She's got 2 perception. Man, I'd have to use almost everybody. We'd be so fatigued out. Kasumi can do it. She can give us a perception of 3. Mac has no fatigue. She can give us a perception of 4. That still leaves us with a 6. I don't have anything that gives us a perception bonus. What is our new... Oh, never mind. Our new totem that we got doesn't helps with combat. I don't have any command tokens, so I can't use the perception from the dog or our crewmate. I can burn this one out of our hand. I got 2 of these. I can burn both of these out of our hand to give us a 5, right? I think I can do that, if I remember correctly. I tend not to do that because I want to put them on characters, but this is so big. I don't think I've ever needed to do that. Draw a fate card. Yeah, okay. Any player may also discard abilities cards in hand. You may use crew equipped abilities. Yeah, I can do the ones in hand as well. So I think we're going to attempt the perception check. I think that's going to yield us something better. So it's perception 10. If we fail, that's rough, but we're going to do it. So let's do this check. Perception 10. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to take first our captain. Our captain is going to give us No, not our captain. Who is it? Perception. Yeah, we're going to fatigue out Audrey. That gives us a 2. So that's now we need an 8. We will take Kasumi. That's going to, or Mac rather. That's going to give her 1 fatigue. We're down to a 7. We're going to use Kasumi. That's going to fatigue her out, but it gets us down to a 6. Now we just need a 6. We will. Man, wow. Can we use Gregory and fatigue him out too? I think we can't. No, we can't. He doesn't have any perception. Let's see. Kanan doesn't have perception. We already used the cap. So right now we're at a 6. Laurent. Okay. We're going to get Laurent down. Laurent, he will then be fatigued. We're going to go down to a 5. I have a feeling it's going to get us a totem. That's why I'm doing this. I think it's going to get us. I don't know. And we'll use these 2. Yeah, I guess we'll use these 2 to do that as well. So that gives us, we're down to a 5. We need a 4. We need 3. A 3 to pass this challenge, but man, it is costly. I hope it's worth it. Okay, here we go. A 4. Okay, we did it. We succeeded at the challenge. We're not going to take the venom. I hope this, and all that damage. That was a lot of damage. Though I could have taken the damage hit and just returned this. Well, it's too late. We already made the decision. So let's continue on. You delve into the dark passages below the Coliseum. At the bottom of a shallow pool, you see a stone intricately carved, glowing in the dark water. The frigid water numbs your hand, and when you touch the stone, a shock runs through your body, throwing you back as if you'd grabbed a live wire. You open your palm to find the stone still in your hand. That's what Annie was looking for, before she gave up and retreated to her den, says Mac, with satisfaction. A few hours later, you emerge from the tunnel and make your way back to the Manticore. You find a totem underground and return to the ship. So we're going to gain 4 coins. This is good. I'm just going to take a 5 and put one back. So 4 coins, 2 more experience. Oh, we got a lot of experience. We got to go to a port. Totem, Gate Stone, complete quest 6. I think that's the Falcon one, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So we've completed this quest, quest 6. That's Annie's map. Totem, Gate Stone. How do I know what? Oh no, card number 38. Okay, I got to get adventure card number 38, which is the totem, the quest stone. So let me get that out here. 38. Almost there, guys. 37, 38, got it. Okay, here's what we got. We have the Gate Stone. Move to, oh gosh, oh man, we're going to use this next turn. That's a great totem. It costs 3 tokens, so we'll have to go someplace where we get 3. I guess we can go to the quarters, which is fine because we need 3. Or we could go to the sick bay, do some healing. That'll get us way away from the serpent too. We're only going to have to take a hit from the serpent once for a little while until we get rid of it. Alright, so that goes into our pool of stuff. That is really, really good. So we have money to go to a port and heal up and get all freshened up from all this stuff we've been doing. Lots of damage too. We're probably going to have to drink that potion anyway. We got a lot of damage on people. But we got tons of experience to spend as well. We got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 experience points to spend. That is great. And then we return to the ship. So that's that. I didn't hold back any command tokens. So this guy is going to move 2 up to here with us. And we're going to have to draw a card. And hopefully we don't take any damage. Let's see. Let's get the deck out. There we go. Let's see. We get a 1. We didn't take the damage. Once it's 1 through 3, do we take it or not? If 1 through 3 take... Oh, we actually took 2 ship damage. This could be really bad. It's not going to ruin the ship, but hopefully it doesn't end up blocking the one thing we want to do. Okay, so first we're going to draw for the 5. We're going to take a hit in the 5, which is going to be the quarters. There's only 1 hit there so far, so that's not terrible. And the 6, which is going to be the bridge, which only has 1 damage as well. So we're still able to use every location at this moment in time. We're going to have to definitely do some preparing when we get back with coins. We got the relics that we can use for that as well. Okay, but we're going to be going back to port next time. So that's going to end this round. That was a pretty long round because of that fight. But we're going to go right into our next round. I think the next round is going to be a little little quieter for us, just a little. We'll see. But we got our third totem. That's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. Maybe we can stay away from the serpent for a little bit and then build up and get rid of him. We shall see. All right, well, that marks into that. So let's go back to our ship action. We took care of the sea serpent. That was the only end of round thing that we have to worry about. Okay, next up we're going to take, we're going to still have to deal with an event, but we'll see how that goes. I'm debating on the galley. No, it's either the sick bay or the quarters. Well, with the quarters, we're able to take a couple off of things, which would be helpful to us. So I think we'll go to the quarters. We'll go right here. That'll give us 3 synergy tokens, which is exactly what we need to do. What we want to do this round, and then we'll get to take 2. We'll take 1 off the stew, or and 1 off the gear. There we go. We still have 1 on Kasumi, but that's okay. All right, and then we're going to take, that's our ship action. Oh, we also get a card. I always forget that part. We get a card. Okay, we'll just put this one in. We like that. Council. When you cook a recipe, remove 1 madness or frightened from a crew member. I like that. Give that to the Capitan, perhaps, or somebody else. All right, that's our hand. Now we're going to draw our event card. Okay, the volcanic waters. Waters around the Manticore begin to boil. Navigate out of the boiling water. Lose 1 action this turn. We'll just do that because we're only going to take. I only care about getting to port right now, and that using our totems not an action. Explore the waters. Savvy 7. Fail 3 ship damage. No, there's no benefit to doing that. We're going to just we're going to navigate through the boiling waters, which slows us down. That's okay. But then on our turn, remember the sea serpent's at the end of the turn. On our turn, we're going to use our new stone that we got. Where is this? It Stone of Fitness? Nope, that's not it. It is. Oh, here it is. It is the Gate Stone. So we're going to use the Gate Stone. It's going to require 3 command tokens. There they all are. And then we're going to move directly to Port Zakura Trading Port. Boom, here we are. We're at Zakura Trading Post. We used a magical totem to get us there. That's awesome. And then immediately our 1 action we're going to take this turn, we're only going to get 1, is to visit the port. So let's get out the port card. Okay, port. We can, yes, we're going to do the first thing for sure. So we're going to spend 4. That's going to leave us with 2. 3 total. 2 total. And we're going to get rid of a fatigue token. I'm just going to take 1 off of everyone. That is great. I did that. That leaves the captain with 1, Kasumi with 1, Audrey with 1, and Laurent with 1. But they're still not fatigued out yet. Then we're going to get to take 2 health off each crew member, or 2 damage off of them. So 2 off of Kanan means he's perfectly healthy. 2 off of Marco leaves him with 1. There was none on Audrey. Laurent had 1, so he is now fine. Kasumi had 3, so she now has 1. Mac had 4. He's down. He's got now 2 on him, and Raphael had 4, so now he has got 2 left on him as well. Good port action. Now we're going to the ship. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 1 materials to pay for a repair. And then what is it? 1 repair, 1 gold. So we're going to spend another 2 gold for repairs as well. Yeah, that's going to give us 3 repairs. We'll take right now. We'll take 1 off the deck, the bridge, the quarters. Got those 3 off. We got 2 more to deal with, or 3 more to deal with here. I could get 2 more. We'll spend 1 relic to give us 2 coins. That'll take 1 off the sick bay and the galley. Now the only damage left we have is on the hull, and I'll give all these resources back. I think that was a good use of our resources. And then we're going to spend our 10 experience points. So let's get our crew skills out. Where's the deck of crew skills? Let me find that. We're going to go through that and get some new skills. Yeah, so what are we thinking about? I think gain 1 command at the start of combat. This would have been useful. There's 6 right there, so we got 4 left. Laurent, you may draw an extra search card token when you use the deck. Now, ignore damage on the token, if any, on the extra one he draws. I don't know how well that is. You can't do this one. Audrey, distract. When Audrey hits an enemy, she may make it swap positions. That's not bad. We tend not to need to do that though. That's too much, too expensive. That's too expensive. She's got some expensive ones. Brawling. When Raphael draws 5 plus fate and attack, he deals +1 damage and gains 1 block. That would be 10 right there. But think about that one. Kasumi 7, 5, too much. 7, 7, 4. Raphael can take 1 damage to give a... Okay. Nope, 7, too much. 4. Laurent, rare catch. When you use Laurent's first crew board ability... Oh, get meat. You can draw a fate on a 1 to 3. You gain +1 meat. That's not bad. 5, we can't do that one. 3, Kasumi. If Kasumi misses, she does a damage. That's not bad. And that's too expensive. Okay, I think we got what we're going to do. It's only 2 cards for all that experience, but it's worth it. We're going to get this one out for our captain, El Capitan. I'll just put that right there underneath the other ones we know. We know these are her. That's her ability, so I can actually have more than those. And then we're going to get this for Raphael, his brawling ability. I like that one. Does X possibility of extra damage. I like that. And that is going to be our port action. So we bought our level cards, and that's it for that was the whole turn. That's good. This turn was short because the last turn was extremely long. So we still have a couple of cards to go in the deck, so there'll be at least one more episode until we pause. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. It's like we're, like I said, 15 episodes in. Other games I'd like to put on the table with y'all. So we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to definitely continue with at least one more episode to get us through the deck. We have 2 cards left in the deck, and then something else happens. I don't know what that is. And then we'd have one more full set of actions, the event deck before we end the game. So anyway, that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you in the next episode. I hope you're still enjoying this playthrough of Sleeping Gods. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.